What's up, blockchain? How y'all doing today? Today I'm coming at you from, well, KuCoin, Bitsgap. I'm gonna be doing a couple bots and setting up some bots that on crypto we already have. Now I call that a hodl bot because you're basically using crypto you have. You're trying not to let the bot do any market orders for you, right? So if you were like to go in, and it's maybe not just for crypto you have, but say possibly you went to, use the Bitsgap, like different features that are on the main trading panel in order to purchase on the dip, right? To buy a bunch of dips. And now you have all this crypto and now you need to load it in the bot, right? And you don't want to do any market buys or anything like that. You just want the bot to trade the crypto that you have, or you got some crypto in different exchanges or in some different wallets. And instead of just letting it sit there, you want to get the crypto trading back and forth. Now, when you're doing these type of bots, you're making generally quite a bit less than when you go in and just optimize the bot with cash. And the reason is you don't have as much, ability within the settings because you're trying to play with what you got, right? And so that's all we're doing here is showing you how to do a hodl bot. I'll show you how to optimize, how to use the trailing stop loss and all that good stuff in order to, buy dips and do all that. But for now, we're just going to try to set up a couple bots with some crypto that we have. So I'm on Ethereum here, and I'm going to transfer this Ethereum on KuCoin. Link will be in the description if you need a KuCoin account. And I'm going to transfer that over to my trading account. So let's go ahead and transfer all that over there. We're going to go to main account. On Ethereum, we're going to transfer 0.5. All right, confirm to the trading account. Go. Boom, successful. Now we'll head back over to Bitsgap. Now Bitsgap will be able to see that. See, right now I have some ADA, I have some DOT, but it's not showing my Ethereum, right? Ethereum. Oh, it's already there. Lickety split. Got 1.55 that we're ready to use. Sweet. Okay, so I already had some Cardano over on CoinEx, and I went ahead and sent that on over, and I have some Polkadot here on KuCoin already. I'm going to get those trading with the Ethereum pair. We got a nice article here from AMB Crypto for price analysis on the 21st of March, just saying how we had a nice little dip here. And so now is a great time to start a bot. Ethereum has also had a nice dip, and really it doesn't really matter because I already hold these cryptos, right? But because I'm entering the bot at a certain place, it will calculate the price increase as well. You have different columns for each one. And Polkadot is trading about 38.85 is what they're saying, in that they're expecting a lot of volatility, and that's going to really help us with this bot, right? The current Polkadot market is extremely volatile. The digital asset has lost more than 10% of its value overnight. It will have to recover from the current market trend to witness a price swing in favor of the traders in the market. Cool. So, Polkadot is not on Coinbase or Gemini, so really all the stimulus money that's going to come flooding in and raise a bunch of these prices very soon is probably not going to hit Polkadot in the first wave like it will Cardano, but we are going to be setting up a bot on Cardano as well. So pretty cool. Let's stop by Bitsgap real quick. Bitsgap they have so many different things going on. You can track and monitor all your cryptocurrencies and set up all your exchanges at once. There's 3 different price levels. If you want to get involved here, we can go to that really quick. And they just allow for different stuff, right? Like for the basics, you got a small amount of money. This is only for up to $25,000, and you can run 2 bots, and you get everything else. So you get your trading signals, a portfolio, extended order times. You get it all, except for you don't get priority support, and pretty much all of them get everything except for priority support. For $44 a month, you can trade up to $100,000 and only 5 active bots. I like to have a whole bunch of bots going and play around with bots, and I found a whole bunch of ways to make profit in using this bot. And I've used a lot of different bots, from Quadincy to 3 commas to crypto hopper, a bunch of bots in the past. I've been a bot trader for a long time, and there is nothing so simple and nothing so easy as Bitsgap. I taught my best friend how to use Bitsgap in about, I don't know, an hour. He watched one of the videos. He's already up and running. He's already in profits. He's been doing it for about a week, and he's setting up his own bots. He's doing great, and he has he is a very intelligent person, but he has very, very limited experience in crypto, and still he is running this thing, and I really am impressed with that. So you have $44 a month. You can do 5 bots. Up to 15 bots for $110, and there's no limits. You get the arbitrage. You don't get the arbitrage on the $19 plan, but you do get on the $44 plan. 25,000 would really barely be enough. That'd be actually a good amount to arbitrage, but you know, they don't offer it in that. So there you go. So you have your grid bot, you have your signals that come in. They're algorithmic signals. They're not near as good as the signals that I give you if you are on my team. Now, if you join my Bitsgap team, you sign up under me and create a link, you will get into the Bitsgap, our trading group, and I pay a whole bunch of money for signals all the time. And those signals will be yours free. Like, I'll give you a Telegram channel, and I post them as soon as I get them, and you'll have regular signals that you can use and incorporate into your Bitsgap trading strategy. Now, I will be showing you in a very soon video how to use those signals on the regular trading interface, and also how to set up bots for those signals. But you get those signals just for joining me there. That's what I do with the referral commissions that I get from here. I buy signals, so and then give them to you. So there's all that. That's your pricing. That's what you got. So you have, let's see, we can go check out the team real quick. Bitsgap is just a hell of a platform. They got really great people out front giving the webinars and all that good stuff. They're very, very on point, very informative, and yeah, they're highly worth watching. Anyway, let's head back over to Bitsgap and set some of this stuff up. Okay, let's look at the bots I got running real quick. I got Dash ETH running. That's crypto I had anyway. So what I was saying, on the bots where you put the money in yourself, like in the dollar-based bots, you can generally do quite a bit better because you have a lot more flexibility in arranging this, right? To where what we're going to try to do is create a few Hodl bots, which is just taking crypto, not spending extra money, and just putting it in here and making some, trades and returns. Real quick on my BitTorrent ETH bot, I made 7% today. ENJ ETH, I made 2.74% today. KLV TRX, I made 2.97% today. On my Cody USDT bot, which I set up in the last video, I recommend watching it. I show up how to set up this whole bot with cash. That thing has made me 2.28% a day for 2 days running. Now, generally, as days go on and on, you can find your percentages to get lower. That's why a lot of times it's easy to jump in and out of trending pairs. I will create another video on how to do that, because there's kind of a lot that we need to discuss there. Now, TRX ETH, I'm up 1.38%. I am holding both of those cryptos anyway. UBX ETH, I'm holding both those anyway, and I'm still up 2.82% per day. 8.4% is what the bot has gained me for trading, and then the price has gone down a little bit, and that's why this doesn't match this. But when the price swings back up, because Ethereum is way low, it's at 1.7 right now. It was at almost over $2,000 a day or two ago. So when Ethereum goes back up above $2,000, you can expect this number to go quite a bit higher and actually exceed this number here. In my .UST bot, I'm making 1.57%, which isn't much. I've been making 0.39% per day. Atom USDT 0.67% today, 1 inch, and down to 1.91, but I've made that for 7 days running. That's pretty good. So there's all that. All right, let's get these bots set up. So we're going to do a Cardano. There's been a lot of stuff going on with Cardano. I'm sure you know it. I saw a great little Charles Hodgkin's presentation where he basically said, they got this huge liquidity event coming in, and we don't know what that is. It sounds like it's some sort of like, people speculate that it's integration with an African country, and we'll see. So we should see a price spike pretty soon. However, it got listed on Binance just the other day, so that spike has already happened. Got a little pullback. I'm thinking there's going to be a nice uptick there. So we're in really nice positions with DOT and Cardano. So let's get them trading. Let's start with the Cardano. I have 501. So we're going to go to KuCoin. We're going to be using the S spot and have it trade back and forth. And then from S spot, we will, let's see, we're going to do ADA. ADA has a USDT pair, USDC pair, a KuCoin shares pair, and a Bitcoin pair. But I do not have an Ethereum pair. I did not know that. All right, let's get over on DOT. Let's see if I have an Ethereum pair for DOT. There is no Ethereum pair for DOT. Well, how about that? All right, in order to make this example work that I want to use, I'm going to have to send over some Bitcoin. So you won't notice that there's a pause. Okay, sent some Bitcoin over from my Hodl from over here to trade. So let's get this thing going. I sent over 0.1, and so now I got 0.04 in my trading. I left the rest in my main. It really helps to do that when you don't want to, like if you need to save some for something else or whatever, then using your wallets that way so that the bot only has access to a certain portion really does help. Okay, so since I talked to you just a minute ago, see our ETH Dash bot is down a little bit. Still hasn't even made any trades yet since I launched that thing yesterday. Okay, so let us go ahead and do a .BTC bot. .BTC. I wish KuCoin had an Ethereum pair. I need to set up a couple more exchanges on my Bitsgap account. Okay, we're gonna drop the lower amount down a little bit, increase the lower and the upper. Now you do want to leave yourself some room in the lower, make sure you've got enough to grab anywhere that it's gone. And we're expecting a nice jump from Bitcoin before too long, so not good to, you don't want to be out of the trade, right? Let's see if we went for a even 20 here, what our back test might be. 3-day result 1.93 on a Hodl bot. That is fantastic. If you can get 0.5 a day on a Hodl bot, you're doing great. Now let's see how much of this that used. That used for us 51 DOT. Let's go over to balance. I got, how many DOT do we have here? 45. So we're gonna need to tone that down just a little bit because we don't want to purchase any more, right? So 45, and it's only using 0.03. It's using most of our Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and just drop this down until you see 45, and then you can keep the same settings. Okay, there we go. 44, and that uses 0.02 Bitcoin. We might want to save a little bit more Bitcoin for that than that for our other trades. Okay, so we're using the S bot. If you use the classic bot, it's more for a trending market. I think that we are going to, BTC is going to dominate DOT for a while, and then DOT will, like a rubber band, spring back. So I want to make sure I'm there for all those trades. I'm going to keep this bot running for a while. So DOC bot, we have 44 DOT running with 0.02 Bitcoin. That's a lot of the Bitcoin I sent over. But let's go and back test that one. 0.193, still doing good, and 4.5, beautiful for a Hodl bot. Okay, gonna trail up. Let's see if we can't get us a little bit better configuration here. Drop this upper price a little bit. We do have the trailing up, and that should get us a smaller amount of Bitcoin. Okay, going up reduces your Bitcoin a little bit. Leaving us at 44 DOT, and now we're at 0.02 for the Bitcoin. That's pretty good. I'm watching this number here, trying to get it to go down a little bit. You could also drop this a little bit and then drop your, bring your zone up a tiny bit, but we don't want to be out of the money when Bitcoin runs. It's 0.24, that's our cheapest on the Bitcoin side so far. That shows 46 dot. That's just a tiny bit higher than we have. We only have 45, so we'll drop this down a little bit. Not that much. 42 or 46, huh? Okay, we'll come over here and then mess with this one a little bit. Bring that down, get us down to 44. Looking pretty good. Let's back test that, make sure we're around the same numbers. A little bit lower, but still very acceptable. And that just uses, how many dots does that use? That uses up 44 dot and 0.23 Bitcoin. We can mess around with this a little bit. We'll try a 0.9. Let's just do a full 1, see what that gets us. 1, we'll back test that. Got us a little bit higher from 2 to 210, and that's with lower grid spaces. I think we're gonna run this one. Try one more at point. Let's just go for a straight 12 grid spaces and see what that does. Back test that. 2.2, that's our highest. Let's do it. We'll go as, actually try the minimum, 10. Back test. 2.23, and that's how it works. Sometimes less grid spaces will do a lot better, and you don't know for sure. By back testing, you know, we're basically giving a shot to, you know, that we can make more, but doesn't necessarily mean that's true. Just keep messing with it till you got what you want. 48. I think that's good. What do we have? 45. Drop this down just a little bit. All right, let's run it. Or back test one more time. Make sure we're still in the money like we were. 2.48. That's the highest we've been. We're going to take that and start the bot. Shouldn't need to buy any crypto whatsoever, and that's what you're looking for. You know it won't buy any crypto if it immediately says you cannot start several bots on the same trading pair. You know you're good. Boom, there we go. .btc, and the bot is launched here, and we'll hope to get some nice returns from that. All right, let's go ahead and do our ADA. Get that Cardano up there as well. 88 Bitcoin. We want to use all of our ADA if possible. We have exactly 501. Okay. So let's bring down this range, tighten it up a little bit. Bring the lower somewhere reasonable where it's actually going to go. Even when Bitcoin's rips, it shouldn't drop all the way down here. And I'm not scared to relaunch the bot if it does. You know, again, this is a Hodl crypto. So what are we at here? This would bring us to 0.01 on the BTC side and 583. Look, we started off pretty dang close. Let's separate these grids. Actually, the grids look pretty good. Let's back test. On 3-day result for that, it would have been 1.3%, 7 days, 3.5%, and 13 on the 30. Let's try to get those numbers up a little bit. Let's drop this down to 15 grid spaces. Give that a test. That sets the grid at 0.29. That gives us 3.37 in 7 days. Let's go for... Okay, looking pretty good. Drop this down till it says 500, 499. That'll work. Let's back test that. 3-day result, 1.94. Not bad at all. And that gets us above the 0.5. Doesn't mean that's going to happen. None of that's guaranteed, you know. past results are not indicative of future performance, but they're the only thing you have to go off of, so you want to use it. $4.99. I really like the numbers that we've got here. 15. Let's see. Let's back test with 10 and see what that does. Back testing with 10 grids, we got 1.45. Let's raise it up to 30. Back test that, we got 1.5. So see, this one did a little better with additional grids. How about 40? Back test, 40 grid spaces. We're here at 1.43. 1.6. All right, let's give it a shot. I'm liking that. I'm going to go ahead and start that one. We're going to be happy with what it is. So that gives 508. We're a tiny bit high on the Cardano, right? We have 501 to play with. Let's just drop that down just a tiny bit. Right there, 497. Back tester one more time. And we're still right where we were, 1.57. Good enough for a Hodl bot. Let's start it. And it's as easy as that to grab some crypto that you already have, send it in here, start messing around with the numbers. You got your S bot for when it's ranging, and you have your classic bot when it's going up. You choose your amount of crypto that you have, line it up to get up to the crypto you want. And then from there, you mess around with the grid steps and the grid things. What's so much better about this bot than 3 commas or any of the other ones I've used is that it automatically incorporates the fees into all the settings, into everything, into all the price feeds, into all of it. The fees for each individual exchange are built in. They know what they are. That took a lot of time for them to make that happen as opposed to ones that don't, and it is so greatly appreciated. It's such a game changer when the bot takes in the amount of the fees into consideration. If you have, if this is your first bot, then you're spoiled rotten, trust me, because having that feature is it's great, and it's a real pain in the ass when it's not there because you got to go figure out the fees or always know what the fees are. Like if the fee is 0.5 trading, you got to take that in consideration. So you got to make sure you got 0.5 for your fee and 0.5 for that. It's built in here. I like that. I like that it incorporates the fees. That's very, very important. Now, okay, so that bot has launched and it's taken these, and each one of these grids, the red grids, is where it's going to sell. And each one of these is where it's going to buy. So you got your Bitcoin down here, you got your 88 up there, and then as it ranges around, it's really easy to understand that on a dollar bot. Let's come down here to Cody USDT. You saw me launch that bot the other day. I would make a 2.28% a day on that. Beautiful. Look at all these trades. Fantastic. You see where it buys, you see where it goes up, but each one of these little lines, these little spaces, those are your buys, right? And it's buying it buys your Cody down here, and then as it goes up, it sells your Cody at a profit and then buys it below, and it's always on these grid lines that you see. And outside of the grid, there is nothing. So there's all that. Okay, really quick, let's look at the trading window, and then we'll get you guys out of here. I know this video will get long. So right here is you have all sorts of stuff. Your trailing stop, lots of different tools and features to use where you can come in and make your limit buys, buy on the dip, and all that good stuff. That's from here, and you have all of your exchanges built in. And then you have a test account, a demo account that you can go around and check out, demo bots that you have on, and you can run demo bots on all sorts of exchanges that aren't yours. You could check out, you could try all sorts of strategies. You could try out using the trailing stop and the trailing features. You could try taking signals, and that's what I've done with a lot of these. Okay, here's the bots for demo mode. I set this one up on MOF. It's earned 22.09% in 21 hours. Not too bad, but MOF did have a big run. Set this one up on Raven, and it's earning 2.29% a day. I got that was based off of Quivitex signal. This Cody USDT is just one that I set up on my own, been earning 1.86% a day. Cheese, I'm way up on the crypto, but down in overall profit. .bnb, I am way up in crypto, but down on the profit because, DOT crashed pretty hard. ZRX BTC, and I expect something really good coming from there. ZRX BTC, I'm up 4.21%, and that's all through the trading. Pretty damn impressive there. 1.5% a day. That's off a Quibitech signal. Matic, that's off a different signal that I got. And yeah, so you can see what's going on here. A lot going on. 5% there. That pretty nice on the CRV USDT. A lot of great cryptos, a lot of amazing projects happening, a lot of stuff going on. I'll try to keep you up to date as best I can, but there you go. That's the Hodl bot video. Appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next one. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. If you want to get a Bitsgap, you want to be part of the trading group, you want to get free signals, join me here, guys. Appreciate you. I'm out.